Good afternoon. Good late afternoon. I am about to go out running, finally. I woke up at like 5:45 this morning, and I should have gone out like earlier, but I just didn't. And then, I don't know why I woke up so early, but of course I was really tired because I woke up early. So I decided to take a nap, and I think I took like a 3-hour nap. And woke up around 2, and then I ate lunch, and now I'm finally ready to go out and go for a run. And it's almost 3:30, so I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just not feeling motivated at all. But knowing that I have to walk or run 7 days this week, 7 out of 7 days, like I have to go out and get it done, even if I just go for a walk. But if I'm going to go out for a walk, might as well go for a run, right? So I'm about to go for a run, and I checked the temperature, and it is like 88 degrees outside. It's really hot. Really, really hot. And so it's my own fault. If I'd gone out this morning at, like 8 o'clock or something, it would have been a lot cooler. Oh well, that's what I get for waiting. So here I go, out for a run. Was on the porch just when I walked up to the house after my run. I was afraid this would not be delivered today because it's a holiday. So, wow, I'm excited. I was so afraid that it wouldn't be delivered until tomorrow, and then I would be back, not here at my parents' house tomorrow, so I was going to miss it, and I'm so glad that it came today, because I can get started on the P90X3 right away. I don't have to wait until Friday, because I was afraid I was going to have to do that, so yay! Alright, but before I open that, I want to talk about my run. I feel like a failure, but there's no way that I am. There's just no way. My plan was to go for a 45-minute run. With a 5-minute warm-up and 5-minute cool-down. Well, I did the warm-up, and then I went running. I decided to go to the park because I have not been down that way probably since I was a kid. Then when I was getting to the park, I realized I'm going downhill a lot. Like, this is the road going into the park, and then the park goes back up, and then the park kind of evens out. And there's a little trail. I knew there was a trail, but I wasn't sure how long it was. And I was right, it wasn't very long. It's a 1/4 mile trail, so I went around 4 times, and then I decided to leave the park. By that time, it was, I don't know, I'd been running for about 30 minutes or so, and then as I went down the hill in the park, back to the street, where it goes right back up for a very steep, very long time, and I just couldn't do it. Like, as soon as I got to the bottom of the hill, I just stopped and just started walking. And I felt like I gave up. But I was walking up that hill, and there were a couple of times that I thought that I was going to pass out. I just wanted to stop and sit in the shade. Because there wasn't a whole lot of shade either. So I feel like a failure because I didn't get 45 minutes in. I did get 35 minutes in running, and then I walked the rest of the way home, which was a pretty good distance. I think it's like 1.5 miles or something like that. So, I mean, I got in a really, really good distance total. I went, let me see here. That's not right. This app says I went 2.9 miles, but I know that that's not correct at all. Okay, this one says that I went 4.36 miles. So this one is definitely more correct. It also says that I burned 751 calories now that I've changed my weight. My Polar FT7 says that I burned 742 calories. I stretched beforehand because I knew that it was going to be a long run, so I made sure to stop and stretch before I started. And that wasn't the problem. The problem was I was just tired and hot. It says my average heart rate was 154, but that's, like, I walked over a mile home, walking, and it stayed around, like, 130 for, 130 to 140 for a really long time. My maximum heart rate was 182, and most of the time that I was at the park, my heart rate was like 170 to 175. They kept going back and forth in there. And so I think I just like, I wore myself out, and I was tired, and most of all, I was hot. And I really think that like going up that hill and then even like walking home, I think I was just really, really overheated and dehydrated because it was so, so hot. It is currently 89 degrees now, so, and I mean, there's not very many clouds in the sky. I forgot my sunglasses. I mean, I feel like I'm making up all these excuses, but man, it was hard. I had to tell myself that I did a really great job, because I did. And I mean, I could barely walk up that hill. There's no way I could have run up it. So I didn't give up. I kind of wish maybe I had kept going, like on the trail another couple times. But I mean, I was hot and tired then, and I wanted to start heading back home. So I was ready to go home, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So I think it was a success. I mean, obviously it's a success. If I walk or run for 30 minutes, it's a success. So the fact that I made it 35 minutes running when it's like 90 degrees and it's humid and oh gosh, it's just terrible. So, I mean, I burned almost 800 calories. So obviously I did something right. It's just battling that mental. It's like, it's so hard mentally because you don't want to do it, and your mind keeps making up all these excuses of why you can't do it, why you shouldn't do it, you know, trying to justify why you shouldn't exercise in the first place. And then when you finally get over that hurdle, and then you go and do it, and you do a really great job, then your mind's like, oh, you didn't do good enough. Like, you need to go back out and do more. Like, that's not good enough. And then your mind also uses that in the future when you're ready to go out again, and your mind's telling you like, no, you don't have to. It's saying, well, you failed last time. You didn't do a good job last time. What's the point of going anyway? So it's like, it doesn't matter if you do a good job, a bad job. As long as you do a job, I think it's better than nothing. But it's just, it doesn't matter what you do. Your mind is going to try to play tricks with you, and you have to get over that. So now, let's open the box. I can't get in, I can't get in. I need to do P90X3 just so that I can open a box. Alright, shoo! That was tough. And inside the box is another box. Alright, here we go. Woo! P90X3. This is your gym for the next 30 minutes. I wish my gym looked like that. That'd be pretty awesome. Wow. Alright. Well, here we go. What all is in here anyway? DVDs and some other stuff. It's got a calendar, I think. Before you start, take before photos, body measurements, and fit test. I have done my photos and I have done my measurements, but I didn't tell you because I'm going to do measurements for YouTube next week because it's the end of the month. So, I guess this is like a calendar. I'm not really sure what all that means. Maybe that's telling you like what it is that you're doing each day. Hopefully I'll find out. Ooh, stickers! So that I can advertise that I'm doing it. Hey, this is really cool. You get a free P90X3 Crushed It shirt. Send in your before and after photos to get yours. Heck yeah! It says you can't buy it. You have to earn it. That'll be fun. I'll definitely earn it. Oh my goodness, it's a huge book. It's a fitness guide. Wow. Looks like I have some reading to do. Looks like there's maybe some recipes in there too. That's really cool. This other side is Extreme Fitness Accelerated Nutrition Guide. I'm excited. And then there's a thing for Shakeology telling you about that. And P90X app for iPhone or Android, which I saw that on the website. Alright, I just got out of the shower, and here's my outfit of the day. It's my Irish shirt. Not the most patriotic for Memorial Day, but I wanted to wear it. It is 7:15 in the evening, and I am about to go to the store, and I just got out of the shower. and I'm getting out for the day. This has been a pitiful, pitiful day. But this is kind of exciting. These shorts last year were really, really, really tight on me. Like, I didn't wear them most of the summer last year, and they're actually kind of loose now. So hopefully they'll last me at least most of the summer. Alright, see you later. Ooh, lots and lots of equipment. I'm getting stars in my eyes, I feel like. This is what I have come for. It is a pull-up bar that can go over the door, and it's really, really easy. You don't have to install it or anything. I was hoping to find one that was only $20. This one is $30. Let me keep looking. Oh my goodness, right next to it is this one for $20. 25 weights are a no-go. I just smashed my finger. That hurt. I tried to lift it. It's way too heavy. And they recommended between 5 and 25. And I'm just gonna make do with what I have. It only goes up to 8 pounds, but I can like hold 2 at once, maybe. So, I don't know. They're really expensive too. Alright, I am at Moe's and I got a burrito bowl, and I feel like I'm cheating on Qdoba. But they do have like several different choices that Qdoba doesn't give you, and guacamole was free, and doesn't cost extra like it does there. The chips came with the meal. I'll probably eat a few because I have like over 1,000 calories to spare for the rest of the day. Okay, a little Moe's and Qdoba taste comparison. I don't know that one is better than the other. I think I'm partial to Qdoba just because I just go there all the time and I really, really like it. Moe's was really good, and I'm very, very similar. I feel like they had a few more choices. They had like several different salsas sitting out for your chips. I had plenty of calories left to eat because I do want to start eating at least some of my fitness calories that I earn. But I am planning on amping up my fitness, and so I feel like my body's gonna need more energy, so I feel like I should eat a little bit more. I'm a little nervous about that, but we're gonna see how that works out. But I feel like Moe's had a few more choices, so that was a plus on their side. Also, they did not charge extra for guacamole, and Qdoba does, so that's another plus on their side. But Qdoba, I have a Qdoba card, and every time I get so many points on the card, it's like every, I don't know, 7 or 8 burritos or something like that, I get a free one. And then the only thing I have to pay is guacamole, because I refuse to not have guacamole. I mean, come on. And I didn't ask if they had like a card or anything like that at Moe's, so just a little comparison since I am a huge Qdoba fan, and I mean, it's really, really similar. It's set up a lot the same. It's just I kind of feel like Moe's had a few more choices. Oh, also another plus for Moe's, their website on my phone, so like the mobile website, is interactive, and you can choose what you put on your burrito and what kind you had, so I already know how many calories it was without having to wait until I get home. So I knew that I was able to have some chips. And so I also think that the Moe's is lower in calories maybe than Qdoba, because I think it would have been like 100 or 200 more calories for everything that I got on there at Qdoba. So I'm not really sure where the extra calories are coming in, because I got like the same thing that I would get at Qdoba, but it was fewer calories. So another plus for Moe's. So I'm very, very impressed. Alright, I'm almost home, so I will see you later. I can't do a pull-up. So let's see how long I can hold on.
Boy, if you were in the movies, you'd be dead by now.
Thanks for your vote of confidence, Dad.
Well, they hold on longer than that in the movies.
Okay, it's getting late. It's time for bed, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.